Morning, everybody. Jason, PJ around here somewhere. Hollis Farms. There she comes. What are you doing? Anyway, had a lot of coon and possum action last night. As y'all will see when I show you the video, ended up with a coon and a possum. And I flipped back and forth after we caught them for a while last night. And then I looked at the pictures and stuff when I got up this morning. Up until about an hour ago, I could see them. But once this got daylight, I can't see them in the trap. So I hope I just can't see them. They're laying flat or something. I'm going to be sick if they escaped. But I'm afraid they may have, and I don't know how they would have. And as y'all will see on the video, guess what came through soon as I dropped the trap on the coon and the possum. But anyway, we may learn something right here. I know a coon and a possum can get in a tight spot, but I never dreamed they could have got out of this. And I hope I just can't see them, but I'm afraid they may have escaped. All right, y'all, so I'm headed in to check and see if they're still in there. I am going to be sick if they ain't in there. All right, y'all, here we go at the coon trap. Got a coon in there eating, and I'm just kind of watching and learning how they do. Got a possum that comes by. I can't see the screen right now with this voice recorder over it. I'm doing the best I can though. Possum comes by, coon in there. Still looking for the 2 possums and the 4 coons, and they hadn't been doing right since we put the trap there. That's the way they do. And then we got possum and a coon in there together now. Kind of watching and just seeing what I want to do. I'm wanting to test this thing out. Y'all know me, I get a little trigger happy. All right, I'm trying to think. I drop it here somewhere. I think we got a... Yeah, here we go. Finna drop it. Y'all watch it. It works smooth. Bam. Got him. Possum and a coon in the trap. Y'all wait just a minute. Make sure y'all watch all this through and look what comes through. Kind of watch and see how they reacting and if they're gonna get out or whatever. Always interesting to watch these animals. But I think I got them at this point, and I did most of the night. Now look what shows up, and I got something right in the middle of the gate. Big old hog. He don't get spooked or nothing though, so we still might catch him later. Coon and a possum and a big old hog at the trap. All right, y'all, so they both escaped. Let's see how now. Golly, them jokers. That spot between the, hard to see, but that spot between the door and the trap on the bottom, they dug a hole. They was here just within an hour ago. All right. It's hard to see. But that little space right there. Dadgummit. All right. So I may drag this out of the way. I'm gonna have to come up with something on the bottom. Golly. Well, that's aggravating. I figured it was gonna be some kind of learning curve. But on the top part, on the roof of it, I let it extend on right at the door. And on the bottom, I just cut it even with the pipe there. So I'm gonna have to take me a piece of sheet metal or something to let that floor of it extend onto the door. I mean, it's amazing at the gap they can get through. It's about as, when they get their head in there, they're gone. But 2 escapees. But I got it set up in hog trapping mode now. Maybe that big old hog will come back through. I've been thinking about how I want to fix that. I'll try to fix it right there. Something I can screw on there or something. I'll come up with something. Maybe it's just something I lay under it until I get it back out to the shop. Anyway, we caught them, but they escaped. Glad it wasn't a hog. Well, that's kind of depressing, but I kind of thought it might be a learning curve, so I just had to fix it. And I'm on the tractor today. I'll come up with me an idea to fix it. Anyway, go back here and try to finish what we started yesterday when the cutter broke or become a barn or whatever you want to call it. See if it'll stay together, see if we can finish that. Alright, so I got up here and got started. And I wasn't even thinking about it yesterday when I put that shaft back on. I had the blades out of time and they were hitting each other, and it jumped off again. So I got the lid open so I can watch it. I'm gonna go real slow. I just cut it on. They're not hitting anymore. I didn't think about it. I guess they were right on time hitting each other. It jumped off again. We'll see if we got it this time. Alright, so the shaft stayed on this time, but I also broke 2 bolts that holds that on. These 2 bolts right here, so we got to get us a couple of bolts now and put that back together where it won't flop so much. It cut okay like that, but it's better if it's working right. Alright, me and PJ's finna make a round. Alright, y'all, pretty good day today. Got a lot of grass cut. The only thing bad about today, just makes us know we gotta fix it, is the coon and the possum got out. We'll get it figured out. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.